Welcome to another Palm Wine Central podcast episode. I am one of your hosts, Uncle AK. Oh man, got my good peoples, man. Chef T, what's good with you, bro?
What it do, man? You know, I'm great to be back again, giving the people what they want. Coming to the end of the month. Hey, man, finish out the month stronger, July, man. August is right around the corner.
Every time I hear coming to the month, I always think about rent. Anyways, anyways,
Yeah.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for the reminder. Greatly appreciate it. Anyways, T, what's good with you?
How you gonna talk about rent and they ask me what's good with me?
Is your rent due?
It is due. Why you think I live in a penitentiary? I do pay rent. What you mean?
Somebody think back to the days I used to pay rent. Not really. But anyways, what's up? How are you doing?
Oh, levels.
Must be nice. I'm doing well.
That's what's up. Ashley, what's up with you, man? You look like you just got off from work.
Yeah, I did. Happy Tuesday, beautiful people. Blessed to be here.
Amen. Tutu, what's good with you?
Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Yay. Ooh.
Someone was talking about you eating on last episode.
You said what?
Someone was talking about you eating on last episode. I annoyed them very much.
I was not.
That they were asking that, do you eat at your regular job?
I don't eat at my regular job because by the time I eat, it's still sleeping hours. Who was concerned about my eating? Because I was eating off camera.
I was dying laughing. I actually went back and watched the thing. I didn't even notice. Like
I wasn't eating though. I was eating off camera. At least I had the decency to eat off camera. Yeah. It was after hours, right? I was eating on after hours.
I think so.
Yeah. I know you mentioned the rice during the regular podcast.
That was after.
Oh, that was after
hours. Yeah.
I
wouldn't actually eat.
When they asked you a question, I know you had to finish chewing before speaking.
Well, whoever was annoyed by my eating, sorry.
Yeah. And then they said law was on crack. Like, there's no way that law was now on crack. I was like, damn. So this one was just annoying you guys. Like, man, everything was going on. But anyways, man, thank you guys for the comments. It was good to laugh. Yeah. Keep them coming. Good, bad, ugly, it don't matter. Just keep them coming and keep sharing. But anyways, man, follow us on all streaming platforms at PWC Cast, and we're on all streaming platforms at Palm Wine Central Podcast, and social platforms PWC Cast. And this episode is sponsored by SITM Podcast. It's unique like that on all platforms. Go follow them, like, subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Anyways, man, let's get the show going. Yo, I fuck all the icebreaker shit, man. Let's get into this Olympic thing.
I actually have a question though. But never mind. You said icebreaker.
Oh, go ahead. Ask.
You got it.
Ask. Let me calm down a little bit because I think I was going. I was.
He was ready to fire.
No, thank you for stopping me. Just continue. Let me give myself grace a little bit.
Ease them in, Tutu. Ease them in.
My question is: let's see if you guys are smart. If your uncle's sister is not your aunt, who is she to you?
Your mom.
Oh, you smart. Okay, I was thinking somebody was gonna be like, "Oh, my half mom." I didn't know. Okay, sorry. Go ahead, AK. Go ahead. I'm quiet. I'll be quiet now. Go ahead.
Okay, how about this one?
No, that was it. She answered it. I thought you guys were just gonna say him.
Yeah, you see us. Ashley nailed it. Like
she got it just like that. I didn't think you guys were gonna get it just like that. I wanted you guys to like think about it, but I'm done. Go ahead. I'll mute myself. Go ahead, AK. Sorry.
Brain teaser. Finish.
What about this one for you? For you then, if you could pick one, 200 bitcoins, 10 million in cash. Oh, what's that one? $1,000 a week for life. Oh, which one will you pick?
Well,
200 bitcoins. You said 100,000 cash.
200 bitcoins. 10 million in cash and $1,000 a week for life. Which one would you pick? Tutu.
See, normally I would say that the bulk lump sum, but then when you do that, And then they'd be like, oh, you're gonna die soon. God forbid that ain't gonna happen. So I'll just say I'll take the 1,000 every week, but then I could do the 1,000 every week and I still die. So you know what? Let me just take the million and just call it a day. That's just what it is.
The 10 mil?
Let me just take the lump sum. So hey.
I would not take the 10 mil here.
You said 100. I heard 100.
Was it 100 mil or was it 10 mil?
Wait, hold on, sorry.
Nah,
10
10
mil.
10,000.
Because as soon as you said it, I already clocked it. So don't take away no zeros now.
No, I said 10 million in cash.
Oh,
10 million in cash.
10 million in cash.
10 million easy.
1,000 a week.
Easy. 1,000 a week, bruh, in a year, or yeah, that's 52,000, bruh. That's before that reaches up to the millions. Do you know how many years
It's not
mathing. It's not mathing. The Bitcoins would have been a close one for people who know. I think Bitcoin is what, like 30 something thousand is worth. But the way I look at it is like you take the 10 million, put majority of that money in a high yield savings account. You're making basically the same money you was going to get from the 1,000, or if not more. You're making way more than 1,000 a week just by putting half of that money into a high yield savings account. So it's like now your money's making money on its own, and you still get to spend and do what you want. Because 4% of 10 million, that's 400K a month. That's good money.
then you gotta explain to your uncles upstairs where you got 10 million from.
Uncle Sam and those people, don't worry, man. We'll put in a trust, a bond, so they can't tap into it.
What I'll do is I'll take it and then I'll open multiple life insurances, open index accounts with multiple index accounts with about X amount of dollars you could put in there, and then just dump everything in there and just let it sit in there for a while. And, yeah, we'll see how those people upstairs will come and find it there.
Nice one.
But anyways, man, the Olympics, bro. Let's talk about the Olympics. Did you guys watch the opening ceremony?
No, I saw clips of it.
Yeah, I watched. I mean, I sat through a chunk of it. In real time, some things didn't really. I mean, some things were just probably because I was working while I was watching it. I was doing other stuff, but later on, when I was looking at posts on social media, I realized, one of my favorite paintings of all time, The Last Supper. They kind of did a replica of that, but they used the drag queen thing. That's how they call it, right? The drag queen. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I believe it's drag queen. Yeah,
drag queen, right? Yeah, them folks. To replicate that, man. I mean, favorite painting, man. They gave me a different painting of it. I don't know. I was very vexed. How do you guys feel about it, man? There was a ton of different things, but I mean, that was one that stood out for me. I was really vexed by it. But anyways, how did you guys feel about the opening ceremony and the Olympics as well?
Yeah, the opening on that part was just wild. Just like the outfits, and then the person that was wearing the blue. I'm not too much into all the Greek gods and stuff. I don't think I heard someone say Pagus or something, like one Italian or Greek god that the person was dressed up as, or blah blah blah. But the person in blue just threw me off. I was just like, bruh, is this X-Men? Like, what's going on, bruh? Like, you sitting on the table, like, are you the one? Are people serving you up? Or like, I didn't get that part. And then they had like the shining horse, and the person that came in like dressed like a knight. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what that was representing. It was just a lot. But then I think the one that stood out to me the most was when they were like coming up the steps towards the end with the when they were doing the fire stuff. Like they had like all these like horns and like horses in the background, like on the wall or whatever, on the statue. So that just seemed, I don't know, it just a lot of things just didn't look right. It was demonic or whatever. It was just a lot of things just looked misconstrued. So that threw me off. But the Olympics is nice. I keep up with some of the sports I watch on a regular. So the soccer, my Super Falcons, we had 2 tough defeats. One by Brazil, like in like the first half. And then we had a couple goals chances, but we missed. And then we recently just lost to Spain, like in the last 3 minutes. But they still got a chance to advance. So the Super Falcons are still in there. On the basketball side, the Nigerian woman got a win over Australia. I think they said that was their first time in like 16, 20 years, a drought. So that's pretty good. And then I think it's South Sudan, if I'm not mistaken. I think they're like the youngest African country to come in to the Olympics, and they got their first win. So that was real big for them. And yeah, man, it's been entertaining. You know, the stars are making their rounds. I think most people are looking towards the track. You know, Sha'Carri Richardson, who missed out the last Olympics due to some drug complications and testing. I think she got a lot of faces on her, knowing that she won like the FIBA World Track, like the major event they had before the Olympics. She was the winner. And then Noah Niles, that's another American guy that a lot of people got are looking to, because he currently holds the record for like the best 100 meters. So yeah, man, it's interesting. A lot of different sports. Rafael Nadal in tennis. He played with Djokovic. Those are like two tennis icon legends. That was like their 80th time playing. So that was a good match. Djokovic ended up winning. They're claiming him the GOAT, but he doesn't have a gold medal in the Olympics. So I don't think you can call him the GOAT yet until he reaches that. But yeah, those are some of the highlights that I've been looking into.
I just be wanting Team USA, the basketball team, to play, man. That's like the most thing I watch. Everything else I watch in passing.
Bruh, LeBron and Curry on the same team with Durant. That's yeah. They they're comparing it to the '92 Dream Team. But yeah, they making waves. They got a little bit of young talent, old in the middle. So
They sure
yeah,
do.
say it again.
No, I said they sure do. They sure do.
Yep. I mean, they undefeated so far. You know, they played one game in the Olympics and undefeated in their pre-trial matchup. So they're favored to take the gold once again. Once again. What about your I mean, I don't know if you followed, but the Cameroonian, are they in any, have you followed your own nation? If they got any in the sports, you know, they've been coming up?
I seen them in the opening ceremony when they were, in the sheep. That's about it. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know where else they're competing. I've not seen them in no fixtures, bro. I've been looking at the fixture. I'm like, yo, where's Cameroon, bro? I can't find them.
Facts.
But anyways, man. I mean, the number of people that were on that ship told me we don't represent all the sports in that thing, man. Even we don't plus half of the sports in there. So
If you were to guess how many was on the ship, well, how many would you say?
I counted about 7 to 8 people, bro.
7 to 8. Whoa. So that's definitely an individual sport. Any competition y'all are in, no team sport.
And relax, I can hear the shade in your voice. Hear the shade in your voice. Ladies, are you guys watching the Olympics?
Not really, but I've been watching a couple of Simone Biles. I mean, she's a beast, that's for sure. Watched it today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
I haven't been watching it. I haven't been watching it either. I think I'm waiting for the track and field. So that's the one that I'm waiting for. I do know Coco Gauff, the tennis star. She took a huge loss today. So that was kind of that was like not a good feel for her. And it's crazy because the umpire, I guess that is called, umpire, like did her dirty and actually admitted that he didn't see what happened, but they're not gonna like give her that call, basically.
Yeah, it says
they're not gonna give her that point. So she was like devastated about that. So that's really sad because she really did, like, she was like the only person, like the youngest person that was repping Team USA that actually was like really, really doing good. I think they were saying something that she was the only somebody in Team USA besides Venus Williams, basically. So she was like the only person to hold that title. I don't remember what the title was, but so that was kind of sad because, the other tennis star, Naomi Osaka, she used to rep for USA, but she had a baby and she said she was retiring or taking a break from tennis. So it was really up to Coco. But shout out to Coco. And then shout out to, even though people say they don't really like him, Jonathan Owens. Remember we had that conversation about Simone Biles' husband, and then they were talking about like how everybody was getting on him because he didn't know who she was when he first, like, he was basically saying he was the prize. So I don't know if you guys heard, but like he plays for title, I don't remember, but he is an NFL star. And he just got traded. He used to play for Green Bay Packers, but he just got traded to somewhere else. And then his team allowed him, I think it's the Broncos, if I'm not mistaken. I think he just got traded to the Broncos. But basically, they're allowing him to miss a week of training camp because NFL season is about to start and all of the football players are starting training season. So his team is allowing him to miss a week of training camp just to go and support his wife in Paris, which I thought was a really big thing because everybody knows the NFL doesn't play when it comes to training camp. You miss one day of training camp and that's a $250,000 fine, I think, or something like that. One of them.
It's hefty. Yeah, it's pretty big.
It's really big. So the fact that they allowed him to even miss it for a week, speaks volumes. So shout out to his organization too, because NFL, they just be on some other stuff. But yeah, that was that. And then I think that's the only thing that I have really witnessed. Oh, we gotta talk about the Snoop Dogg. Like everybody has to talk about Snoop Dogg is hilarious in this.
He is.
I don't know if you guys have been watching, but just him carrying the torch and stuff like that. This thing was crip walking with the damn torch in his hand.
He was.
Let's be for real. Let's be serious sometimes.
They asked him though. Someone asked him in the crowd, "Yo, Snoop Dogg, give us a little West Coast."
Yeah. So he's been doing a really good job. His commentary. He did commentary for, was it tennis or something like that, water polo, and y'all need to watch it. It's the most funniest thing. He's literally rapping the commentary, and it's you can see him oh yeah, double this, double that, da 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 da. So just having him, I think the Olympics did a good job with just including him in there, and then also Tyler, to go back like you said in AK, the whole drag queens thing. I think they were doing that because they were trying to show in diversity and inclusion and stuff like that. But that kind of didn't go off the right way. But hey, you get the point.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Not at the expense of Christianity.
Right.
My thing is, you can always, there are 1,001 ways to show diversity and inclusion. You don't have to you don't have to make a mockery of something else to make your point. That's my thing. And it's always Christianity. They can't play like that with the Muslims.
Mm-hmm.
You would never see that. So it's why it always has to be Christianity?
Yeah. You guys just it has this music video that is taunting Catholics in it.
Who that?
Asake. He has this music video. It's making mockery of Catholics.
Oh, really? I have not seen that.
I gotta find that John sent here. It's yeah, I sit there, I was yo, what the heck is this guy doing here? But anyways, it was a big thing. Everybody I remember then was a big thing because people were yo, you don't make fun of your own religion. Why are you making fun of this one? Big thing back about 5-6 months ago. But
really that much? Yeah.
Wow.
I don't really be watching music videos like that. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say same, but I feel like I probably would have heard something of the wave of the reaction if it was that big. But
yeah, you guys see Snoop Dogg's pin, Olympic pin?
Yeah, the little medallion, the little pendant he had.
He's blowing the smoke, and then he has the Olympic bowls in it.
The little hoops. Yeah, that was dope. That's
pretty dope. One of the most random things, from this Olympics was Flavor Flav sponsoring the U.S. women's water polo team. I thought that was pretty dope, man. I'm not gonna lie. When I seen that headlines, man, the first thing I did was went on Google Flavor Flav's net worth. I'm like, how much this guy worth now that he's sponsoring this team? But that to remember, man, it doesn't take a lot of money to support. You know what I mean? It takes.
What's his net worth?
Huh? I couldn't find.
I'm interested.
Actually, wait a minute. I might have a new sponsor.
Now, when he says sponsor, what does that mean?
Yeah,
I couldn't find what he plans on doing. I just heard sponsors. That's all I hear in the audio. But I'm like, what exactly are you planning to do?
It's sponsored financially.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what does that look like? Is the question.
Well, you see, okay, so some of the players, right? Some of the players have to they have to do like they do that 9 to 5, and then they have to find time to come and play the sport, right? Because they don't get no sponsorship, so they're not getting paid for it. So his stepped in to say, hey, you know what? You guys can go to practice, and then go play without worrying about your bills and things like that. Because I got you guys. I think that's probably what it is.
I get the sense of it, right? I guess what I'm asking is he going to put them on salary? Is he going to just give them money for their, like,
I
how
think he's
is
gonna
that
pay the
structured?
money up front. I think that's what he was
Oh, okay.
insinuating.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, he said he was going to pay them, and then I think he added a bonus where he's like, if they get the gold medal, he's going to give them all a Flavor Flav clock. So I guess he's going to give the whole team. Now I don't know if that's the big chain clock that he wears on his neck.
I
That's what
hope no. When he said that, I was like, I know,
but it's actually crazy because I posted a video earlier too that they said supposedly like the gold medal is only worth like $36,000, and
Oh,
it's like, say that again.
no, I was just agreeing
Oh
with
yeah.
you.
So it's like you'd be surprised. Like, I mean, people put in like, the Olympics come every 4 years, and you would think like maybe like other sports, you win a championship, you get a ring and you get a cash bonus, So I don't know if they're getting that value of the gold medal when they win or any other incentives. But if it's just the medal, I feel like that's not really worth the whole 4 years, as in like, lucrative for how much money and things they put into it, like with the water polo team. So that was kind of shocking, just knowing the value of the medals there.
I was
Like
looking
they
at
mentioned. Go ahead.
No, so I was looking at a thing on social media. I don't know if it's the same thing you're saying, where they had countries and they're different prizes.
Prize amounts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
if it's gold, bronze, or silver, and some of those European countries are up there. I think US the gold was about $31. I mean 31,000 if I'm not mistaken. If you have
Mm-hmm.
31, silver about 20 something, bronze it was about 15 or so. I forget what the numbers were, but it was pretty interesting because in my mind I'm like, yo, you gonna train for 3 years, leading to 4 to go do this, and then you win gold, and this is what you get paid for. But then again, look at the bright side, man. All the endorsements are come after that, right?
That's true. That's
So
true. But not everyone gets endorsed
I
though. That
mean,
goes to
but
the
they get
Olympics.
endorsed in sports regardless, right? So, and it's not a guarantee that everyone gets that endorsement.
I was
So,
about to say not everybody gets it.
like, does the US get to sponsor these athletes to go over there, or they're still going on their own dime?
I think they sponsor them in the sense of like traveling and all that. Cause I know just speaking of Nigeria, I know the country was not sponsoring them. So they had to pay their own flights, like accommodation, all of that. So I believe US does the bare minimum when it comes to that. But
That's
some countries they like I think South Sudan, the one I mentioned, it was a former basketball player, Luol Deng. He funded the whole program for like the last 4 years out of his own pocket. Like the whole basketball program, he spent his own hard-earned money to get them where they're at. So they had no backing from the president or, you know, um, I'm not sure if it's a democracy or how they do it over there, but yeah. So some countries you'd be surprised. Some people they don't have sponsorship and they paying out of pocket. Like they booking a flight economy. Like, yo, aren't you in the Olympics? Like, what are you doing sitting next to me? Like,
right,
you'd be surprised. You see an athlete on your flight going to Paris.
that's wild, man.
It is, man. It is. But I mean, that's just to show you how far some countries are from other places. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I just think they just don't be caring about the Olympics. That's why. Because they move different when it's other kind of competitions. They just don't care about Olympics like that. But I think just because most of the Olympics is almost like bragging rights on the world stage, pretty much.
But other competitions, like what? You mean like non-sport
Like
competitions?
if this was, I'll give example. If this was the
yeah, league.
NFL season, for example, there'll be a whole buzz about stuff. And now, granted, let's forget about how much money the viewing brings and all that stuff. But there will be a whole lot more buzz than that, than doing the bare minimum. But you're going to a world stage to represent the country and give them bragging rights, and all they can do is the bare minimum. They're barely even covering that, because if we're looking at the bare minimum, just 31,000. Come on now, you mean I gotta go 9? And those athletes train.
They do.
They
It
train
costs
their
money.
asses
It
off.
costs money for all
So
of that.
imagine having to do a regular job and then put in time for that training to go over there and represent your country, and you come back and get a fucking handshake.
Hmm.
Well, you know what? Actually, when I think about this, it's fair. It's fair because not only are you putting yourself on the world stage, well, to get there, first of all, it's not an easy journey. It's not an easy path, right? You have to work your tail off, your butt off to get there. So to be able to get there, she say, "Yo, like I'm one of
The
the
success
best."
in its own, right?
Right? It's a success in itself. And two, whatever comes with that or after that, say you get the medal, the gold medal or bronze or silver, whichever, which also shows that you could be, what's the word to use? From like your talent is expecting. What's the word to use? Promising. There you go. You could be promising,
Promising.
right? So they could invest more in you. But I think it's an honor to do it for the country. The country doesn't necessarily have to pay you that big amount of money, because you still have to go compete in your individual tournament or whatever that is. Like for example, the basketballers, right? They have their tournament that they get millions upon millions of dollars. Imagine the youth and sports body. I don't know what they call it here in the States.
The youth and sports. I'm not calling the Cameroon department. He's talking about youth and sports.
I don't know how to call it here.
That's what they call it in Cameroon.
Youth and sports.
The Ministry of Youth and Sports.
What they call it here?
I don't know. They don't have like a federal thing. It's like they just have their different, like the NFL, and they just have their sports unions or something, whatever they call it.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, something like that. So I don't know how they determine what amount to pay, but I think that the sponsorships that you gain when you get a medal in itself pays for that. And then also the sports that you're coming from, be it whether it's track or whatever, you get to still have other sponsorships and you get to compete in other leagues that, I think the Olympic is just, okay, let's get together, as, the world, and just for the purpose of peace, do this, because I don't know. I mean, I don't know. There's nothing really brings people together like sports. If you ask, nothing really brings people together like sports. Like we could put our differences together and do sporting activities, and once that's done, we'll get right back to fighting. Which is really crazy, but nothing really brings people together like sports. So, I think it's fair. Yes,
I mean, it kind of makes sense, but at least I would expect a little.
I'm not sure. I didn't hear anything about Russia in the Olympics, because I believe the Tokyo one, they had like a lot of athletes that got banned from like doping and stuff like that. So I know that was a big headline, but just speaking of how you said like it brings everybody together and then they go back to fighting, it just made me think about Russia. Like I didn't hear anything, or I believe they're in the Olympics, but I haven't heard anything mentioned about them. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. Those people that were disqualified for doping last time, I think they allowed them to compete in this one, and some people were annoyed about that. I never follow up on that. They are still competing in this one, despite the fact that they were banned.
And I think some got medals, and before they even banned them, like it was. I think they found out after or something like that. So it was wild.
Mm-hmm. I mean, not related to the Olympics, but a black person won Tour de France. That's pretty dope, man. That was pretty dope.
Say that again?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I think it was in
Tour de France.
The first one in 110 years.
Yeah, that's pretty dope, man.
You said the first black
winner of Tour de France.
Tour de France. The cycling. Okay.
Not Tour de France. It's called Tour
de France.
Sorry.
Two. I didn't want to say it. I just said, I'm just letting go.
Leave it to Therese.
Therese is quick.
I'm sorry.
I know what type of teacher you'll be. I know exactly what type of teacher. She not letting nothing slide. What'd you say? It's too.
Man, T thought her mic was mute. But Ashley, you don't watch Olympics?
I'm not really a sport. Oh, yeah, I'm not really that big of a sports fan, honestly.
Oh
She
man.
will watch if JB was on there.
Yeah, I mean, I like basketball, but all the other sports is like, I'm not really interested, honestly.
Sorry for
Fair
you.
enough.
You have a favorite basketball team?
Do I have a favorite basketball team? Not really, honestly. I just like I mean, I stay in Houston because of the Rockets. From Louisiana, I don't really watch the Pelicans, but yeah, I mean, if I had to go one, I would say the Rockets.
The Rockets suck.
They do not. They have a young team, but I don't think they suck.
They suck.
Isn't Drea's baby daddy on that team?
Yeah, he is.
Little Jalen boy.
Green. Yeah, he's on the team.
These ladies out here taking these young
Getting
little
kids
boys.
and just and leaving them left and right, taking a baby and getting the
So
check.
Joy had her baby shower yesterday. I seen and she the baby mama of Future and Bow Wow, and now Trayvon Diggs.
Yeah,
that's wild, bro. I don't know, like
What's her name?
Joy Chavis.
You should put LC in the back.
Oh, I think I know that. Isn't that's the lady who dances, right? Is that the one?
Yeah, she dances and stuff. Yeah, when I tell you, she know how
She
to.
got Bow Wow's kid.
She know how to pick them. Yeah, her eldest is Bow Wow's daughter, and then she had a son with Future Hendrix, and then now she's having a girl with Trayvon Diggs. That's the brother of Stephon Diggs. He's an NFL player.
You're joking, right?
From Maryland.
She's from my hood.
I mean, she's set for life. I can't blame her.
Literally set for life.
3 rich baby daddies.
Like set for life.
To dry up all. We all know what dry
That's crazy. She's like 30. Trayvon's 25.
Yeah, she's young.
35. So she's like 10 years older or whatever. And I know they were like having a conversation because even Drea's what? 39. Drea's 39. And
that's crazy. Yeah.
Her baby daddy's 21.
It's like 22, 21. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that one.
She old enough to be that boy's mother. That's
her. She literally has her eldest son. Her eldest son is literally the same age.
They're the same age. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
You know, you're gonna say that. You know what they're gonna tell you, right? If men can do it, why can't women?
I was just about to say that. So
that is
actually crazy.
And they get a whole different flack than guys do. Guys say, "Oh my God, you're a perpetrator. What are you doing? She's barely of age." And then when the lady does it, it's like, well, I mean, he knows better. I mean, he should have wrapped up. I mean, he's an adult. Like you set that guy up. It's not about him.
Yeah, no, he didn't set up.
He set anybody up. No,
I mean, so Taya, what's the oldest age that somebody should be able to deal with? So say Drea is like 30.
That's 19. That was that 18-year difference they got. That's too much for a guy. I mean, I don't. I mean, if it's love is love, that's what people would say. But I mean, me just looking at it at face value, I wouldn't go for that age gap like that.
Flip it if it was the guy and the girl was younger.
It's you mean in that same situation? If it was in that situation is different because the guy is looked at as someone who's the provider, someone who's had experience, someone that can lead that girl in life. But when you have a woman leading, experience,
you can lead him too. The woman can lead the man. I mean, a younger woman can.
You're going down a slippery slope, my guy.
A slippery slope.
Yeah, because you just said he's 21 and she misled him. Now flip the story. The guy is leading the lady, so he's not misleading the lady.
It's not. It's because the guy is in most cases the guy is naturally older than the girl. How many? It's not common for you to see a woman dating or with a guy that's naturally older. It's normally the other way around. So that's why that's why you can't see it that way. Like
it still doesn't make it okay to me, if you ask me. Because if your logic is that the one person who is younger is being misled, then that case it applies to if it's a woman.
Yeah, agreed. Think of your mind.
It's just what you said.
It's not.
You're looking at me like I invented this.
it's more to it than that. Because, like I said, like it's different when a guy is supposed to be the natural leader and he's, you know, taking care of a girl, a woman, and showing her things, taking care of her in life. It's different when the roles are now reversed and you have a woman that's leading the guy and she's showing him the ropes and everything. I'm not saying a woman can't help or can't put a guy onto game, but if she's taking that sole role of what a man is supposed to do, I feel like that's
I don't think
not
she
the
would
way
be
it's
taking the
supposed to
sole
roll.
role because he's still providing for her more than likely because he's making more money than her. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you have to just think about your mindset when you were 21 years old as opposed to when you're 35. So I feel like when you're dating someone older, hopefully they're not leading you astray because, I mean, you're not mature enough to deal with a
Yeah,
lot of.
and I'm about to say, and guys too, like it takes us a while before we develop. Like, most guys they say we don't mature until like 25, 27. So what is a 39-year-old woman doing with a 21-year-old when he still has a mind process of like a teenager?
What
That's
is
the
he
way I'm
doing?
looking at it. Whereas the other way around, you can be with a girl that's 21, but she got a mind of someone who's 30, 30 plus. So you can't, I don't see it as the same. Like girls' brains develop quicker than guys.
See,
Guys' brains
that be that lie
Double
that
standard.
people
It's
be
still a
telling
double.
out here.
y'all
That
say it all the time. Y'all know it.
no,
When y'all were
I
younger,
don't
y'all
buy
went for
into
the
that
older guys.
concept.
Y'all didn't go for younger guys. Did
I
y'all
didn't
go
go
for
for
younger
older guys
guys?
though, but
But
didn't
it's
tell
not
you
that
guys. I didn't go
it's
for
not
older
that the
guys.
older guys are not misleading the younger girls, though. I mean, your mind is not. I mean, even for a woman at 21, you're not thinking the same way you'll be thinking once you're 35 at 21.
Right,
Like,
but a 21-year-old woman is thinking way differently than a 21-year-old man is. That's what I'm saying. The gap is big. It's
you
big.
I
never
think
know. I
that's
mean,
the general assumption that
it's
people
depending
make,
on a
but I
lot of
don't
other
think it's
things.
true.
Yeah.
I think majority women are mentally ahead than guys who are just 21 when they're coming up. I mean, I've heard it, I've seen it. I mean,
They
I
look like
just really
they look like.
Either way it goes, it's the age gap, and you're not thinking the way a 39-year-old is thinking, whether you're a 21-year-old woman or man. Like,
yeah, you don't got it. I mean,
definitely be misled by somebody that's older than you, rather regardless of the gender.
Actually, that ain't an age gap. That's a generational gap.
right, 21 and 39. I'm like, damn.
Y'all are from separate,
Hey,
a
that's
whole
that
separate.
though.
Like an age gap, I can get anything over
That's a
than
generation.
10.
Yeah, that's a
That's
whole.
a
Her
whole.
son is the same age as him. That's I don't know.
It's tough. I mean, it could work. It absolutely could work.
It
You
could,
know,
but how?
but
But that's rare. We can say that's a rare situation. That's not common.
So, Tayo, what about Shaq and that other young girl?
What girl?
Remember Shaq and that girl that he was dating not too long ago? The 20, I think she was 21 or 22 or 23, whatever.
I think Shaq was just having fun, bro. Shaq ain't trying to marry or wife that girl up. He's already been divorced, if I'm not mistaken, once or twice. So
But let's just say
anyone
he got her pregnant.
say it again?
Let's just say he had got her pregnant, right?
Yeah, I mean that doesn't mean he still probably want to have a long-term future. He's just going to take care of the kid, just like
So
hey,
you
I did what I
feel better
did.
when it comes to Shaq having a kid with a 21-year-old, but then a 20-year-old boy's having a kid with Dre at that age, and you have a problem. Like, is that not the same thing though?
No, what I'm saying, well, with Shaq, what I'm saying is like Drea, she was doing it in the sense of like she gave the illusion like she's trying to settle down and all that stuff, messing with him,
How did she give
and
the
that's clearly
illusion?
not the case.
I
I
never
mean,
heard
she
anything like that
just
because when they asked her if she's going to marry him, she said no.
Yeah. I said
For
maybe she's just having fun too, and she just ended up pregnant. It could be a thing like that.
or maybe he really wanted to have a kid with her.
Yeah.
right, I'm looking at him like, have you
Like, what's the
considered
issue?
that this is probably what he wants?
What's the
It's
issue?
not
Maybe
by
that was his
force.
dream.
Not by force now.
Maybe that was his dream. His dream, growing up, was like, man, if I get the bag, I'm
That's
gonna
his
have a
dream
kid with Dre.
girl.
You never know.
hey, I mean,
Who was your dream
he,
girl?
he may
When
he
you
may
were
like the cougar. I mean, I guess that's his type.
tell you when you were 21, who was your dream girl?
21. Uh, I can't really think of 21. When I was a teenager, I would say back then I did have a crush for Beyonce, but 21, I can't really think of who I was thinking of that time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Hmm. But I mean, hey,
It is what it is, man.
It is what it is, man. You know.
You got the opportunity to date Beyonce at 21. Would you not have dated her, even when she was like, older? If you
Trust me.
had the chance, now you had, you had the chance to date Beyonce.
I mean, but even if I did date Beyonce, it wasn't even like with the mindset that I have now of dating. I was dating Beyonce just based off of looks, lust, like beauty, all that. Like I'm not
You
dating
end
her
up getting
because
her
of like.
pregnant. And then you get her pregnant.
Mm.
That's how it happens.
I'm just hey.
What are you gonna tell Beyonce? I want you to get rid of this baby. Like you're gonna want her to have the baby.
Hey, if she has the baby, that's a come up for me. So that's the way I see it. If the girls can get a come up, hey, that's a come up for me. I'm set. She gotta take care of me. That's my kid.
Oh.
Isn't that how girls do it? You gotta take care of me. That's the kid. She making more money than me, so who's paying who? Like
They get paid because they carry the baby. That's why you
say
ain't
it
getting
again.
shit. I
Right.
said the women get paid because they carry the baby.
Nah, it's
And
been situations I've seen where
they
women
have.
are paying
Well, then
child
you would
support
have
or
to
stuff.
be the primary parent then for you to
Yeah.
get paid. That's how it works. So you can't just get paid just for having a kid. You would have to be the primary parent.
Yeah,
Halle Berry
if
page.
it was unexpected and she didn't want it, if I wanted, I mean, I don't know. It's different because the girl. I mean, I don't know, but it can happen. It can happen.
Have bragging rights.
It can happen. There are cases where
Lifetime, would you
the
accept
woman is paying the guy.
in this lifetime, Tayo? Would you accept child support? Like, say the courts, yeah, your wife should pay child support. You taking it?
Wife, no, it's not going to be my wife, but it will probably be like a baby mom. But if I'm getting
Yeah,
like
fine.
six figures, like 10, if I'm getting the crazy numbers that these other ladies are getting from celebrities, why not, bro? Why not?
So the number, so you're taking it because of the number.
Isn't that why they're doing it? Because of the number. If they're paying them the regular amount that it takes for a child for a month, 1,300 or 2-3K, they getting like 10K plus. They don't need you don't need 10K to maintain.
$500. If they told if the court said okay, she'll pay you $500 a month, you're not taking it.
I'm not if I can take care of it on my own, nah, bro. I don't need a 500. But if it's more than that, I'll take it. I'll take it if
Yeah,
it's a large amount.
yeah, very foolish.
Hey, I'm just exercising my rights the way they do,
No,
right?
that,
You
I
say
am
it's a
taking
free
that
world.
$500 every month, and they had not paid on the time too. I am calling the court and telling them.
I'm demanding more. That's why I'm saying I'm not taking the
On the time.
500. I'm not settling. I know I'm gonna get more.
Okay, sorry, sir. Sorry, sir.
Yes,
O'Shea
sir.
body.
Hey,
Sorry, sir.
all this any sugar mommy. Hey, we taking applications.
Wow. Wow. Anyways, man. New study finds that women need more sleep than men because they use their brains more throughout the day. Why is that funny?
I mean, you don't think it's funny?
Actually, the first time I read it, I laughed so hard, man. I was like, damn, this is funny. But then you guys don't get the sleep that you need though. Why is that?
A lot of things. A lot of things.
Outside of that time of the month, what else could it be?
But
They're
that
not at
You
peace.
know, it's funny that you mentioned that, right? This is an interesting theory. I don't like that phrase, that time of the month, because it's called a cycle for a reason, right? It's not just those 5-7 days that you get to bleed. That shit is going on all month long. To be honest, if you're a woman, you only have about 5 to 7 normal days a month. The rest of it, you're under influence of something.
From your own body?
Yes. That's why it's called a menstrual cycle. It's nonstop. Because you stop bleeding, then you got to worry about ovulation. Then you got to worry about your hormones. There's a whole lot of shit going on. So it's not just about those 5-7 days in a month. So yeah, it's a lot going on.
Break it down. Take it step by step.
I don't know, everybody's cycle is different. I'm just saying, like, from the time you start preparing, as soon as you have your period, your body starts preparing for the next conception immediately. So you start working in overdraft. And so I don't think it's just they need more sleep because of they use their brain more, which might be true. I just think it's because everything's just constantly working in a woman all the time. So I just feel like that's why I need more sleep. But I guess you can throw that in there too, because a lot of more women suffer from decision fatigue than men do. So there's that.
Fatigue.
Yeah, decision fatigue. Where do you have to go and eat? It doesn't matter. Okay, let's go to.
That's not decision fatigue now.
Yeah,
because she has to make the decision. Wake the kids up. What do they cook? When do I do this? When do I do that? Or what time is this person? Then you got to coordinate everyone's schedule. Then you have to remind the man about his mom's birthday. And then, we have this person's, and then it's all those little things.
But what about for a lot of women that are not like that? Not all women, are the family oriented. They probably by themselves or don't plan.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, everything does not apply to everybody, right? It's just in the general sense of things. It must not apply the same to everybody. There are men who have decision fatigue more than certain women. But in general, I can
understand that from work, I
was just saying in general. I mean, look at it, Tayo. On an average, there's a whole lot. I mean, you get to make the big decisions. Generally in a family, a man does, but a woman gets to do all the here, 1,001 little things. Those are the things that actually cause decision fatigue. And so at the end of the day, sometimes we ask her, where do you want to eat? Like, that's one more decision I gotta make.
Yeah.
So in that sense of decision fatigue, we should eliminate that question. So you guys, we don't want to add any more stress onto what you're already dealing with.
No, you asked me, I would always know where I want to eat. I don't know about the other people, but I'm just saying, again, you're taking it too literal. I'm just saying in the general sense of things, sometimes it's like I just would not want to make that decision, if that makes sense.
I think they contributed to the fact that like women exhibit more like greater strengths in areas like having empathy and intuition, self-control. Like women have greater strengths in certain areas to where you're really having to use your brain a little bit more than, like men. I mean, y'all you always talk about how emotional we are. Like that takes brain strength as well. Like, in terms of, being empathizing with a person or, having self-control. I feel like a lot of women have more self-control than a lot of men do as well. So that takes brain, like you using the active part of your brain as well for a lot of those things. Like a lot of women are overthinkers and using your brain for that. So it's a lot of different things that contribute to it. So don't ask your baby.
Are y'all getting y'all sleep? Are y'all getting y'all enough rest or?
No, I'm not.
Not enough.
No, one day.
Dang. No, all three around the board. No.
And I'm stressing you out too. So
nobody's getting their rest. And y'all haven't even reached the level of family yet. So what are y'all going to do when y'all get to that next stage if y'all battling with sleep now?
God is gonna bless.
Hopefully you have somebody who can help you out, right?
Exactly.
To help that load with the stress y'all dealing with.
It does not get easier.
Hey,
you help your husband to use his brain more to where you're not having to use as much of your own brain, brain strength, and you're not as exhausted.
That's the one, Ashley.
Maybe that's what that 39-year-old woman is doing for that 21-year-old boy. You see, you never know.
The one. Use your brain.
Yes.
Repeat that sentence again.
Use your brain.
No, it's just about
before that one.
Something.
Oh, the 39-year-old.
No.
Yeah, we're talking about, said. Yeah, initially we were talking about how, older women are dating younger men, but I feel like that's something that they could possibly help them with.
The
No.
younger guy can help the older woman with.
Oh, the older woman, because we're talking about how women use their brain more than men. So I'm saying, like, maybe she's able to train this guy up to where, yeah, he's using his brain a little bit more. And she's teaching him at a young age to where by the time he hits her age, he's probably just like really got it going on. Gonna make
But
a
her
great
doing all of that, is that not just adding more to what she already got going on with the whole rest thing and the
Oh,
stress?
she's
It
helping
is.
him. She's helping him, and in turn, he's gonna help her.
Oh, so her
She's grooming
investing in
him.
him
It's
is going
what
to
it's
pay
called.
back for
Exactly.
her.
Grooming.
Like older
But
men to younger
but the
women.
thing is, like, how long are y'all willing to do that and sacrifice? Because you don't know how that back end is going to come. So
Not long, because you're not gonna stress me out.
I don't know. You should ask Drea how long she
You ain't
plans to
gonna
do it.
stress
We
me
don't
out.
know. We are not in
Because
that
at this
situation.
y'all
point, you're
never
supposed
been
to
in
be
a
helping me.
situation where y'all dated someone younger out of the three of y'all?
A younger guy. Let
Yeah.
me tell you something. Do
Everybody
you know how
knows.
stressful that? Listen, even guys my age are stressful. Talk
Yeah,
less of
just
somebody
imagine.
younger.
Exactly. Yeah, just
So
It's
no.
fucked up.
so that's a no all around. Nobody's
Are
dated a
you
younger.
joking? I'm not.
Ah,
Couple of months maybe.
Let me ask you guys this then. Okay, let me ask you guys this then. What do you guys consider stress, and what do you guys consider non-stressful
In terms of what?
in terms of the age gap of the people you date? Because what I'm hearing is, oh, the people my age are more stressful. The people younger are way more stressful. So I'm guessing the people way older are not stressful. So my question is, what's the difference? What is so stressful about the young people? What's so stressful? What's more stressful about the people your age, and what's not stressful about the people who are way older than you?
Okay, let me start. As someone who's been to all three.
mm.
Let me mute.
Let me mute myself.
I thought
No, that
you
was
said you didn't do the younger, but go ahead. Let's hear it.
yeah. That I don't do. I have dated older, my age, and younger. Older. How do I say this? Older got their shit together. He knows what he wants.
Do
He
they
knows what he
really?
says. I'm talking about the one I dated.
Oh,
I don't know
sorry.
about the rest of them.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Go ahead, sis.
They know, they know what they want, what they expect. Conversations are straight to the point. Nobody got time for games. This is that. This is the boundary. These are the confines. My expectations, your expectations, and we move along. Somebody my age, we're both in the same phase. We're both trying to find our feet, finding our identity. And with the older person, he helped me understand. He helped me find myself a little bit more because there was a huge degree of stability. There are things I did not have to worry about.
Mm-hmm. But
Right.
was he set in his ways though? Like,
So was he what?
set in his ways, like,
In some things, yes. But
Mhm.
that's something you come to terms with, right? If you are with somebody older, there are certain things that you would just have to come to accept as the norm.
Yeah.
If someone's older, a certain age, as long as they're teachable, it's possible. But it's teachable in the sense that they can be flexible with certain things when they know that I'm set in my ways in this, they can be flexible. You might not necessarily change them, but they'll be flexible to accommodate you, if that makes sense. Now, come to somebody who was in my age group, we're both finding ourselves, we're both, so it's more friction there, if that makes sense. All friction there. It's just two people trying to be with each other and find some. So sometimes it's hard to hold each other. Now let's go to younger. You know what they say that things that need to be understood don't need to be explained type, but I think something like that. Yeah, you get that with a younger person. Now granted, this person, the people, sometimes it's not always like, oh, they're too immature, it's nothing, but sometimes you just look and you're like, how did you, like, what was your reasoning? Sometimes it's just the way the reason, like, you're like, yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Like, how did you think that was okay? and they think they have the whole world ahead of them. They're not. So to me, that was the differences that I've experienced.
If I could say though, for the younger person, did you ever feel like they brought like a youthfulness side to you, like that energy maybe that you didn't have? They were able to pull that out of you and make you
That's what
feel.
she was not trying to say, bro.
No, not really. I'll tell you why I say that, because it's not like I'm in my 50s going for someone younger and I'm trying to relieve my youth. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty young too and excited. So
Okay.
there was the youthfulness that someone my age, you don't date someone younger for youthfulness. If you do that, then you're rocking the cradle. If you get what I mean. Now you have to be in your 50s, date someone younger to be able to get that youthfulness back. If that makes sense. I'm already young. What other kind of youthfulness you trying to bring?
You have cobwebs growing up down there from too much.
Ooh,
No, that ain't youthfulness.
that's not
You
someone
know what
like
I heard?
No, I know. I mean, if you're older, yeah, but
You know what I heard?
mm-mm.
I heard the one younger, I don't want to be an auntie or a mother. The one my age, with the same age, so why do I have to listen to you? There's nothing you can really tell me. And then the one older, oh yeah, that's what I need because I need command.
No, that wasn't really my case, but
Sure.
I can see how you can read into that. I can see how that can translate into that. But it was very different because the older person with me was not more like do as I say. I would say that was the most freeing relationship that I've ever been.
the most what? Freeing.
Freeing.
I was the most myself.
You were liberated when you were with this person.
Not liberated. I was free. Like I was allowed to be my young self. I was not trying to be let me act mature because I'm with someone older. I was allowed. I still made my mistakes as a young person. I still talked like a young person, but
and the person your age, they couldn't relate with that. They couldn't understand that.
Just slap more too with the person older.
Say it again.
You can do that, but I'm just saying that in relating to somebody older, that's how I'm looking at it. I think when you're sometimes with somebody older, there can be that pressure of, I need to act right to match the energy. But you forget that you're only 20 something and you still gonna be dumb. And so you need that. And so the person was very patient and was not like, you better act right, or I still made silly mistakes. And we would laugh about it. And sometimes I would run my mouth even. And he'd just be like, okay, now, little girl.
Put you in your place, huh?
Right. But in a loving way. But it was not something like, if you don't act right, you don't. I was still allowed to be myself.
Mm-hmm.
Firm when needed.
What about sex?
What about it?
What's the difference between the three?
Jesus Christ, we going in. I think it's just like with every sexual experience, right? It's different with different people. I mean, there's not more to it unless you have a specific question. But sex with people.
Were you getting more lit up by the younger ones or by the older ones, or like?
Yeah. What was their
were you getting were you getting more attention by the younger ones or the older ones, or you all depended on what your each and taste at the moment was like? Well, I mean, what was it? Oh.
I would say I got more attention from all of them. In that aspect, I've been blessed to have been with people.
Good for you.
In my life who have done nothing but pay attention to me. Ooh. I'm not even gonna cap. That's just something that I've been blessed with. So when it comes to that aspect, I would say that I am spoiled. But now each situation has been different, where this person taught me the older person that taught me how to appreciate my body.
Mm.
Mm. How do you
Appreciate.
appreciate your body?
Just, but I think it's just by how they, when they say they worship at the temple.
Mhm.
I'm not trying to be blasphemous here and use Christian religion, but
Do they
yeah,
suck your toes?
huh?
Do they suck your toes?
No,
Oh, okay. Sounded like they suck your toes for a second there.
I mean sucking the
Right.
toes. That's just freaky shit extra, right? Like that ain't got nothing to do with
Now got you that.
intimacy. You know what I mean? That's just some extra shit
It's a
that people do.
distraction. Is that a distraction to you?
I mean, it's nice. We're watching TV and you want to suck my toes. I don't know. I would probably look at you side eye because, like, what my toes. Now, if you want to rub my toes, that's one thing. If you gotta put my toes in my mouth, I don't know. We would have to have a conversation.
Wait,
You're just watching TV. Somebody wants to take
do
your
they
in their
are
mouth.
the
Yeah,
feet at least done when they do it?
I don't
they
know. I've never had my
Oh,
toes.
you never
Sucked. I
gotten your
don't
toes
want my
sucked?
toes sucked. No, thank you. Don't suck my
Has,
toes.
has any of you ladies ever got your toes sucked?
The big toe.
So was your
I mean,
toes?
does putting it in the mouth count?
No,
Yes, that counts. That
just
counts.
like
That
yeah.
counts.
No,
Well, I
I
mean,
want
I
to know
guess.
that.
My
Did
toes
they
are
wait?
my toes are always done, so it's never a problem.
Oh, okay.
My toes
Okay.
are
And
always
what about
done.
you, Ashley? Was it's the same situation? They were always done, or he didn't care?
I can't
Like,
even remember. I don't think he cared though. I think it was just like
mm,
like spur of the moment type of thing.
You
Yeah.
didn't do your toes.
savage.
Your toes were not done from
What do
your
you mean by
from your
dude? I
response.
mean, they're clean.
Like your toes
Exactly.
be so
It
y'all,
was, they were definitely
so-
clean, but
Actually,
done.
toes
I
were not done.
Set
what?
up. My man
Actually,
put off
toes
the
were not
sock and was like, "Damn, all right, I gotta go in."
I was fresh off the shower for sure. Like they were clean, but I don't
So
remember
it
that.
wasn't like the Martin situation. I don't know if y'all remember that toenail clips
They were
scene.
crusty.
It wasn't that. Like,
They
ain't
were,
no scars. Oh man,
they
I'm
were
sorry.
ashy.
What'd you say?
Okay.
They were ashy. Ashley with the ashy toes.
Oh,
Oh,
Anyways, Tutu, please ask your question that you're asking, please. I beg.
I didn't have a question. I was answering Tyler's question.
she said her feet were always done, so he had no issue.
You know my fear? You know those social media posts about, like feet getting done. Those ugly looking toenails, like the cracks and look like fungi at their toes. And now they go to the thing and then they renovate the whole shit. It looks like brand new.
Mhm.
Yeah. Nah.
Makeup.
Nah.
Those
Nah.
be the toenail
I ain't
things.
trying to
Like the
have
toes
no.
don't even be like
I don't need no toenail in
those.
my mouth,
Them
man.
toes
It's
don't
just
even be like actually like healed. People just be saying
healed.
that. Like
So,
they be
excuse me.
fucking them up. Them toes don't even be healed. So when people have like toes, like if you have like fungus or something like that, sometimes you'll see like they'll remove the whole entire nail and then they'll go ahead and add acrylic to it. Like your toe is not even freaking healed, and now you're sitting here adding a whole ass acrylic to your toenail,
Mm,
making it even more worse.
so
That's
your
not
toe
good.
meat.
That's not good, right?
It's not. You're
Nope.
not supposed to do that.
So for the skin in itself, like the skin, what's the ramifications there? I've always
You
been
need to go to a
Your
podiatrist.
podiatrist, yeah. You need to like actually like let your toe breathe. Like you are not supposed to be going because first of all, you can get an infection and that's how like stuff spread at nail salons and stuff like that. Because like when you do stuff, you're supposed to whenever you have something that's wrong with like your fingers, whether it be your finger or your toes or whatever, you're never ever supposed to go get them done. Just let that shit heal.
you mean spread.
Huh?
What do you mean spread? Like the fungi can go from one person
Yeah,
to
like infections.
Yeah.
Like you can get infections, you can get like all types of stuff. Cause yeah.
whatever you
That's why they do the plastic in the bowls,
Yeah.
and they're supposed to.
Mhm.
They supposedly sterilize the instrument after each
The way you
use.
said supposedly.
Yeah, because
What
we
have you
all know
seen?
they don't.
So wait, question again. Another question. I'm very curious. So, Tutu, you know how you just described putting you say acrylic, which one is it?
Acrylic.
Acrylic.
Yeah, that one on the fungi nail. So let's say, for example, somebody did that. How can you tell the difference between if there is that nail at the bottom or there is not before that acrylic thing? How can you tell the difference?
I mean, you're not gonna know until the acrylic like starts
Wears off.
like lifting in a sense. You're not gonna know that, oh hey, my big toe is missing and stuff. But you can tell when like acrylic is applied to somebody's toenails apart from their toenails.
How?
Because like acrylic has like a different, I feel like acrylic toenails are like so perfectly squared, like perfectly squared. And like I'm not saying everybody's toenails like is not going to, but it's like not always going to be perfect with your natural toenail. Like it's not.
It's never. It's
never going to be a perfect square. So with acrylic, like they will make that shit make it seem like as if like, damn, like it's yes, like
if you look at some pics, they look like they came straight
surgery.
out.
Yeah,
it looks
the
like
square
it came
that you
straight out
get
of
right
box.
now, that's how your toe bone
That's
looks.
acrylic.
Like that's acrylic, and it but you won't even know until it starts lifting. When it starts lifting, you're gonna know like, damn, this is a fake toe.
But they run and fix it real quick before you find out.
Before you fix it, yeah, before you find out.
I got my job cut out for me this weekend, man. I think I'm survey. My job cut out for me this weekend. I'm taking a survey. All the women I meet, excuse me, them look too perfect. Is there acrylic in that thing or not? You guys consider that rude, by the way? Before I go,
Yeah.
Why would you just go out and just do that though?
I don't know. Like just to find out. I'm coming from an innocent place.
So when you get cussed out now, then just be.
Don't send anybody sends you.
I'll go nicely in a friendly way.
Which one you're interested in?
How can you say it in a friendly way? Like, oh, hey, is your toenail real?
No, hey, hi. I mean, I was just talking about, toenails and,
Nah, you're already off. No,
you can't do that. Yeah, just don't even bring it up because some girls be getting real sensitive about their toenails and stuff.
They do, especially if they don't have, if they're insecure about it.
Yeah, like they gonna be like, what?
You will curse your ass out. Just look at it. If they look like they came straight out of box,
yeah,
that's
it.
That's the one I want to ask. Like
that, all the nails are the same height and the same shape, and that is definitely
no, AK. Because we can already tell. Because I could already picture AK going up to somebody like, "Hey, are your toes real?" Like I could already see that. Like he'll point to them and be like, "Why do they all match? And why are they all the same size and shape?" Exactly.
Here's my way.
Just look and smile. How about that? You can do it. Just look and smile.
I've been doing that for a long time now. Now that we have
you did not have the hack. Now you have the hack. Look and smile. That's it.
Or you can probably switch up and propose it like, do y'all like, instead of like being direct, oh, do y'all like getting acrylic done, or do y'all just, go
you're trying to have your locks cut off your head, aren't you?
Whoa. I'm just saying that could be a survey, dude.
No, you ever seen them videos with
just say nice toes and keep it pushing?
The guys will sit there and get cussed out because they be trying to be funny and they ask their girlfriends like, "Oh, if you're going to nail salon, I think you should get chrome with this type of shape." You ever seen them videos? Those are videos
I never seen that one.
Like, cause girls, when it comes to like things like that, we're very like sensitive, like. And like we take that shit very serious. So like, say if I was to have like my boyfriend was to come out of nowhere and be like, "Oh, babe," if I'm telling him like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to get my nails done," then he come be like, "Oh, I think you should do coffin shape with chrome and add a little bit of so and so." I'm gonna be like, "Nigga, what the fuck do you even know about that? Like, how do you even know that?"
What if he has information on it and he knows like you should do the powder?
What information? Where? Because you ain't know shit about
that. I wouldn't mind something
do the
like
powder
that
instead of the gel. I think it looks better on you.
Well, what did you know about that? Because when I asked you last set, I went to go get my nails, then you didn't know. You couldn't even pick out a simple color. So now all of a sudden
you put him on the spot. He did his research.
And now I want to be involved to show
and he wants to be involved.
You want to be involved, but when I ask you for a simple color, you can't even tell me what color to get. You go and give me one granny color.
It's not that. The issue with the color is that every time I propose a color, you turn not to use it. So why should I keep proposing if you're not going to use it? At this point in time, go ahead and pick the color you have in your head.
Well,
I think white is always safe, right? Is it always safe just to go white? Like, hey,
I don't know. Girls like white. I don't like white.
It depends. It depends. You do white.
Like you don't do white, T?
You do white all the time now. That means you are trying to hide something.
No. And white is my favorite color, but I cannot stand
Look
those
at
white
that. Simple.
toes.
White.
No, I cannot stand those
Universal
white
Why you
color.
gotta switch it up sometimes? I'm the type
I'm
of
not saying
person-
all the time, but you know, if one was to ask what color, white is
Well
the
then
safe
yeah,
option.
if it depends. The way I do my nails, I always try to match my nails with my toes. So like see, I have this right now, right? So my toes would be orange. It would either be like whole orange or maybe like orange tips.
But
Now if I
those
do like
are those like the extensions on it?
These are tips, but I
Oh,
wouldn't
tips,
get,
okay.
but I wouldn't get tips on my feet. So I would just get like orange color on my feet to match it, or just get like orange tips. Now, if I get a color, if I do like an extra, like a different design and it's kind of like all over the place in a sense, then I'll just get white toes because it's like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to have all them different colors on my toes.
I have a
You get
question.
it?
So you'll do like a plain and then have that one toe that's just like doing his own thing.
The whole set would be, so all my toes would be white. So say like if I have like a
I've seen it. I've been
describe
seeing
it, but
stuff.
it's
Girls
like
will
a-
do the nails, then they'll have that one nail that they got everything going on that one nail, but the
Yeah.
rest are like basic. So it's like,
You know the
okay.
toes too.
Huh?
Yeah, some people do that with
They
the
do that
toes.
on the
I
Yeah.
would do
toes too.
that.
Yeah.
That's ugly.
4 toes will be alike and then one will just be special.
That's ugly. That's ugly.
Or it'll be sparkly or something.
You know the one that really
The big toe.
is when somebody's pinky toe don't have nail, but they go and color their skin just to show that they have nail
Hey
there.
yo, chill
Your
out.
toe has no nail, bruh. What are you doing? It does not
You
need
never
nail
know what
polish.
happens.
Can you
That's when
mind
you
your
do the acrylic.
business?
You
Yeah,
put the
you never
acrylic
know what
on
happens
that
to
toe.
your toenail. The people jam their toe. You never know. Sometimes it chips and stuff. What do y'all toes look like?
Exactly.
Because I hope y'all get y'all toes done, because it's always the people that be talking that got the black big toenail, and we don't want to hear it.
But that don't exist around here. So
Just know you don't gotta put my toe in any of your mouth, so you don't gotta worry.
So that means your toes
You
is
don't
not
gotta
giving.
worry about mine.
Your
He
toes is not
said,
giving.
worry about the toes that you put in your mouth.
Nah, I try to get mine done at least once a month, if I'm being honest. I try to go once a month for mine.
Okay, okay.
It's a question. What's your question?
So, you know how Tayo just asked about if you put like extensions on your toenails and things like that. I've seen some women with them things. So my question is, when they wear covered toe shoes, what's that feeling like, yo?
Mm-hmm.
You would have to ask them.
That's why you make it short.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've seen women that they have like those witch-looking toenails and then they wear covered toe shoes. I'm like, God damn, I wonder
It hurts underneath that.
That's how you get
Yeah.
bunions and
I was about to
and
say,
all
yeah,
that
that's-
stuff, and get corn.
I've seen the nails.
And that's
more
how
than
your
the
toes start getting crooked.
Yeah,
They're
start
looking
getting
like
crooked and stuff.
they're looking like they need braces.
Oh my God.
They need braces.
Voila. No shots to Ashley though. But anyways,
Oh God, I wasn't even thinking about her. Wow.
All we're saying is that if you're gonna go ahead and suggest what we should get for our toes, y'all should send the money to pay for our nails.
Oh, that's automatic. That's
That's
automatic.
just what it is. If you're gonna suggest a
Y'all
color,
gonna ask us to pay for it regardless if we say whatever. So I mean, hey,
Oh, okay.
hey, babe, can I get a quick 75? I'm about to go and get my.
you know
Okay.
Just take.
Good job.
Just take.
you know
75.
use the one your job is paying you to go and get it done.
Just make sure you put my initial on one of them.
Now it's use the money that your job is paying you. But now when that same hand is wrapped around, it's all of a
Ooh.
sudden it should be. It's not a problem.
Wait, what happened? Why?
Wrapped around what? What? What are you wrapping?
What are you rapping? My cannot
What are
go.
you wrapping?
You're not wrapping your
What
hands
are
around
you
You
wrapping?
call them grippers. You call them grippers. So if you
See,
get your nails done
I didn't
and you
want to
got
go
a
there.
man. Okay,
have-
oh sorry, we
do
ain't
you-
going there. Let me close my
No,
mouth.
no, we can go
Let
there.
me
You brought
clutch
it
my
up.
pearls.
Do y'all do that when it comes to the nails on your fingers? Do
See,
y'all
You understand what you're
do
talking
y'all
about?
get the grippers? Do y'all do the extensions?
I haven't laughed, but you made me laugh today, T, because at this point, I've been paid, please. But yeah,
Nah,
the grippers. You literally get the grippers. So if you sit in here and you like the way that my hands look wrapped around your,
Mhm.
go ahead and send the money, because obviously you like the way it looks. Go
So
ahead.
everyone here has gotten the grippers before. Ashley, T.
If you don't like the way it looks yourself, don't get them done. Just leave them the way they are. No problem. We'll manage.
So that's you pleasing your man above your own liking when you get the grippers. That's what you're saying, Tutu.
Well, I get my nails done because I just always want
No, I'm
my
saying the grippers, and specifically, like if he says that,
Hey,
I
Tayo,
want those.
that's like that, bro.
Oh, if you say you want them, okay. Like if you say I want some glow in the dark ones, okay, I'll get you some glow in the dark ones. Period. We can make that work.
Ooh.
That boy's
Wait
pretty
though,
good.
I'm confused. What is grippers?
Grippers. Tayo, show her.
It's
I
nails. So
don't-
basically
D.
nails. It's like your nails. So we like some people would say grippers or you say claws, you could say so and so.
What kind of grippers do they say, Tutu? What kind of?
You know damn well, Ashley. Stop it.
confused.
Stop
Y'all
it.
acting so confused and
God.
whatnot.
No, because
Grippers,
no, not
'cause they
confused.
grip
I was
the
just trying to
dick.
make sure
That's
I
what they do.
understand
They
this.
grip the dick at this point. So where
Okay.
you are now,
Are you gripping with your nails?
you're like, are you not wrapping your hand when you're sucking dick? If you're sucking dick or even holding the dick, are you not wrapping your hand?
First of all,
I
I gotta
don't know.
say, I gotta say this. There's a big difference when your nails are like my own, like this, or when your nails are like tutus or whichever. There's a big difference. So don't play. When the nails are long like that, there's a different kind of style to hold it because your nails
so-
will come and touch this other part of your hand, or it'll be probably like this, or somehow, it's different, bro. The visuals are very different. So I
You
get what
Yes.
you're
go
saying.
and pay for
That's
herself.
pressure. Okay.
So
But you
you
still
get
gotta
to
pay for
see
them though.
the grippers.
No, I just thought grippers was like a special kind of nails. That's why I was asking.
Well, you can if you get like long ones, those are like the grippers for real. Like yeah, it's like a certain style.
Those
and
ones where you can't wipe your ass.
in a sense, yeah.
So let me ask this.
Okay.
When you so okay, with the nails like that, right? Do you then, because some women like to finger their assholes when they're having sex. So do you just take that nail like that, just insert your asshole, just like that? It does not like
Who
scratch.
is putting their own finger
Oh,
in there?
I don't know. I don't do that. So.
Okay.
I don't think, maybe not the asshole, maybe the front end, maybe if they're rubbing their clit or
The front end has a little bit of gap that the nails can go. The front
Gap.
like
A
by the
gap?
G,
What gap?
like the
the
G
front
spot
hole is
or
bigger than your asshole. You want to add that one?
Tayo, did you just say the G spot in the
no,
front?
no. I wasn't. When he said the open part, I thought he was talking about the front end.
You
I
know
didn't
what?
know
Let's
he's
go
talking
there.
about the
Tayo,
back.
where's the G spot?
Tyler, where's
Let's
the G
just
spot
go
at?
there.
No, I thought he's talking about the front.
No,
He's
no,
only
where's
talking
yeah,
about
the
the
but
back.
okay,
where's the
we're
G
talking.
spot at?
Okay.
Let us know where the G
It's
spot.
towards the top. It's towards
Huh?
the top of the head. The
Top of
that-
the where?
the upper
The top
part.
of the head.
I mean, not the head, but like the upper part of the.
You know you have a G spot in your asshole too, right?
Hey, I don't go that way. So
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
Wait,
I've never explored.
Hey,
You
wait.
know what? Let's do this, AK. Both guys, since we have two guys here, can y'all name some female reproductive parts?
Wait in.
What?
I mean, we're talking about G spot. We might as well go there.
Your hoo-ha.
Huh?
Your what?
Your hoo-ha.
What is that?
Your vagina.
You can use the
Where is that at?
It's down there between
Down
your
way.
No.
right on top of your asshole. If you're looking from down this way, on top of it. If you're looking from this other way, it's before your asshole.
Well,
The flap.
He said
What?
the
Who has a
what?
flap?
Hey, some of them joints they be talking. You know what I'm saying? The outer flap or the
So what is the flap
That's the
called?
lips. That's the lips.
The
Their
lips.
lips are loose.
the lips.
The clitoris.
Some lips are bigger than
are you talking
Men's-
about the
men's
vagina?
What is the
flap.
name? What is the
the
name?
lips. She just said it. The lips. The
No,
lips.
No, there's a name for it.
What
There's
is
an
the
actual
name?
The labias.
Okay, I'll give
Okay,
you
what
that
else?
one.
Y'all forgetting the main important one that
What
like
else?
actually
Tire.
stimulates.
This thing, the
You
clitoris.
said make it sound.
Good
Did not say
job.
do demonstration.
Oh yeah, we said clit. Yeah.
Good
the
job.
clitoris.
Uh-huh.
And
What
then
else?
you have the passage,
The passage. The tunnel.
I know the labias, I know the clit, and then yeah, man, that's about it, man. That's about all you get from me.
Any parts of the reproductive system, though? I
Up and
mean,
now,
You do
That's a part
you
of the
do know
vagina.
that the vagina is inside, right?
So what's the part of the reproduction system?
your fallopian tubes, your
Uterus,
your
Uterus.
Your what?
Mhm.
breast, ovary.
your
Actually, don't answer. Let them.
Your womb is not the scientific terminology.
uterus.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry, I cannot pronounce like Americans. If you ever catch me pronouncing the other words, just know that I'm finding the American way to pronounce it. I can't find it, so I'll rather not say. But anyways,
What else?
uterus. That's how you say it, right? Yeah, uterus.
Mhm.
Your ovaries.
Good job.
What else?
That's two.
Io.
You had
Your
three. Get
fallopian
three.
tube, your uterus,
Fallopian tube.
your
Okay.
ovaries.
Said it, yeah. We
Um,
said clit, G spot.
what else?
Your
Your asshole.
Jesus.
That's not part of your reproductive system, but
I mean,
it's digestive. But go on.
Oh gosh.
what other ones do you guys have? Please tell me.
I mean, that was 5.
There's
That,
the
you should give us
cervix.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one
the
too.
cervix.
It's all the way
Bro,
inside.
we are not naming these things when we're dealing with all of them. So
It's all the way inside.
That's why women
Y'all
don't
need to
orgasm,
learn
because
that.
y'all are not naming this shit.
Yeah,
Y'all
go
need to
ahead,
learn
the
that.
cervix.
they just
Because
they
the
just take us to
cervix-
the location and they
cervix,
let us
when you
know go
guys-
here.
When you guys think that you guys are doing and just pounding, it's the cervix that you guys are killing us. That's
You guys are killing the
what
wolves.
it is.
I had a class
Cervix.
in college, man. Very funny teacher, man. We got to this topic on this thing, and the guy was like, "Guys, let me tell you something, man." It was a short ball guy, man. Very funny. He said, "Bro, this thing you guys just go in, rap, 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 and you think you're doing something, you're actually hurting somebody's kid. Like, imagine this is the wall, and you take your head and you're just banging on the wall." I was like, "Your head banging."
It
Well,
literally hurts.
like, oh,
That's
I said,
why
well,
angles help.
but they said that keep going now. So what should I do?
Angles
Keep going
help
with
and the
care
stroke.
and caution. Don't go
The way
ahead
you-
and damn near try to rip my womb apart.
Just do the tornado. You can never go wrong.
Tornado.
It's a combination.
Yes, you can, because people's placement, as much as we have the same
Well, that
parts,
is true.
our
It's
placements are different.
That's true. But yeah, just
Oh,
I'll give you that. Y'all
do the
y'all did a
loop-de-loop.
good job.
Do the loop-de-loop, you know, and
You know,
Kyle, what is
Next your partner with your life.
talking about? in
you'll
this-
hit one right spot. I'm just talking about the motion. Like, don't go in just one motion. Like, kind of like rotate. You know what I'm saying? So when they feel one spot that's there, then they're like, "Hey, stay right there." Then it's like,
Professor
"Okay, I got
Kyle,
it."
I bet you know, huh?
Hey, I'm just saying, like,
I gonna lie, man.
As soon as you say stay there, they trying to show out. I said
Hey.
stay there.
I
Don't
know
move.
about that,
That's
man.
what I
don't you
said.
move. It's like, yes, ma'am.
There was this one time right there, you're like, there was one time I hopped in this one shot, man. I didn't even know where I was, bro. That's how lost I was. I got it, and I was very lost. I didn't know where I was.
He said, "I didn't know." Was it deep?
Bro, it was like just it was like
It
Jurassic.
swallowed you?
I didn't know where to go. I was like, in my own mind, I didn't know where I
always
was.
wonder what is
Then I
that?
was-
She probably
Maybe
had a
that's too
longer
graphic. Let me
canal.
just be quiet.
Nah,
I'm
go
about to
ahead. I
ask-
mean, this is
I
clearly.
feel like
I
that's
don't know
just
if we're
too
doing
much
it
to
after
ask.
hours.
I don't know. Maybe we
but-
should ask off camera.
The swallow part.
No, not even that. I was just gonna ask, what does that feel like when it's loose?
Ooh,
Yeah, that's what I was
yeah.
saying.
It's
That's what I was saying, that for me, in my mind, so I had two things running in my mind. My mind was first, I know they say it takes, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. But I cannot find this step. Like,
No.
I've tried, I've looked, I cannot find this step. And
What were you looking for? It's what I'm trying to
I
understand. Where you're going.
was trying to look for a feel.
he's trying to get to the promised land.
I was trying to find a feel. Huh?
So she had a larger vagina wall.
Her
That's what
vagina
you're
was
saying.
just big. Her vagina was
Lube does
fine.
not work for someone who's loose.
It was
That is
already well primed. I didn't even.
But I'm saying sometimes you can over prime it too to where it'll be like just.
But no.
Over.
I don't know about over priming.
You talking about
Ashley.
Optimus Prime?
I
What?
think her pussy just loose. That's just
I don't know what you're talking about, Mo.
Yeah.
Her walls just ain't there.
My
I think Kegel exercise help with that. Tighten
But
it up.
even Kegel don't really do nothing either, because you could be doing Kegel while you getting stroked.
Yeah.
Mm.
Anyways, I was thinking too, what was she thinking about in that moment?
Try without then.
I was like, damn, if I'm
She
lost,
was probably
what was she
thinking you're
thinking about?
small.
Oh,
Dang.
yeah, that's true.
Hey.
That could be it too.
Nah, see, nah. If your drink
you
is
to a
loose, it don't
larger-
matter
Why
the
is it? Hold
size.
on, wait a
like-
minute. Time out. Why is it now when we said that? All of a sudden it's not, but it's too
Yeah,
loose.
it's not a
Why is
problem.
Nah,
it? Why is she
your
not?
drink
But
is
not small.
I'd have been
Lucy.
destroyed
It
by
ain't about.
somebody who
It ain't the
was
No.
smallest now.
Both things
That drink can
can be
take the
true.
size.
Oh, hold on, I'm not denying.
No,
that.
both things can be true.
Both things can be
Not
true.
denying.
Both.
I'm not. I definitely was. You know what I mean? Because I kid you not, man. Shout out to you, man. Anyways, I thought I said this is not my fault. Let's
What happened to who?
to the shorty. I said, yo, please listen, man. Let's just call it. Let's just call it a day. I kid you not.
After he said her pussy was wide, he said, "Shut
I
up."
said, bro, like I really feel. I feel some type of way right now. I don't feel like.
No
They're
traction at all.
incompetent.
Yeah, I don't feel like this is a journey that I'll be able to finish. So let's just call it quit right now. And then yeah, we just smoked and drank and then call it a day.
That's unfortunate. Sorry.
Hey, I mean,
I
who
hope
does
the
for
foreplay was good.
accountability?
I hope the foreplay was good. At least that'll be a benefit.
Yeah, apparently I marinated too much. I marinated it too much. So, but anyways, whatever. Long story short. Well,
She ain't had no
Wow.
grippers.
Just on time. Look at that. With a minute to spare.
The grippers.
all I'm saying is next time that I find myself in such situation, I'll take myself a little bathroom break, and then hopefully I brought some bandages. You know. Anyways, moving on.
You what with bandages?
You were bruised?
No, I'm gonna bandage my thing, you know, and then
I'm putting wet.
to increase.
put the wrapper on
I
top,
could put a sock on.
and then put the wrapper, and then put the
Yeah, maybe a sock would have helped because if it
Put a
was that
sock on.
loose.
A sock? You know what? Close this episode. Close it.
I put a sock on it.
Well, might as well just put your fist in there.
She will feel something.
Wait, speaking of that, even I do know one person. I mean, I had a great conversation with one show this one time at a hookah lounge, and she was talking about she does not really enjoy sex, but she enjoys fisting.
God forbid.
Oh,
And
that's
then
a whole
she said
other
that's
level of loose.
So taking a whole leg in her thingy, like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. I said whole leg, mommy. She said, I said, put the leg in there. I said, and then the guy wiggled his toes like this, and then like this, like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Yeah, I said that. But anyways, have you guys ever thought about that?
Hell no.
Most of them, they all say that they like stimulation, so they don't like no.
So you've not thought about what if this goes in there?
No.
Just out of curiosity, no.
No. I mean, out of curiosity, of course, just like imagining things, but it's a negative. That's doing too much.
Oh, okay.
Because you think about it like you could push a baby through through your vagina canal. So it's like, I mean, it's just curious, like this thing can open wide, but I'm not putting
Star Trek.
I know, right?
The Olympic finish, gold
Olympics?
medal.
Like, what the hell was that? It was giving like ET,
Hey, I like
Star
that.
Trek. Like,
I was giving Paris Olympics when you win.
Sorry.
But go ahead, T. You were saying.
I'm done.
wrap it up.
So
Wrap.
Wait, okay, last question. Tayo,
yeah.
have you ever thought about, I mean, just out of curiosity, you don't have to lie either.
Okay.
Speak your truth. Like, like, have you ever thought about a finger up your butt or even a dick up your butt?
Never.
You've never thought about it?
Never. Not even someone licking it. Never.
Okay.
You want to have your wife lick your butt?
From what I hear, you're missing out.
Hey.
Would you have your wife
let me
lick your ass?
No, I never fantasized about it. I heard
Would you
people
lick
say
ass?
it, but no.
Have you licked ass?
That's another question, but
Ooh,
for me,
Kaya
no.
has licked
Oh,
ass.
it's a question that has been
That's a
asked.
question.
Answer.
Booty licker.
That is
Booty licker.
If you clean, you clean. That's all I can say. You
I was
know?
make sure you leave me alone. I beg of
If
you.
you clean, but my rear end is off limits. Don't even.
What about you, AK?
Tayo said, hold on, I'll come to you real quick. Actually, Tayo said, no, don't go close to my toes. Don't go close to my
Bruh. I'm telling you, don't even spank me, bro. Don't hit me or none of that. Girls be loving to touch a man's backside. Like, what? Like, no. Why do you want to grab my ass? No, you can't do that.
Because it's
Why do you want
right
to grab her
there.
ass? Why you want to grab her ass?
Yours is fatter than mine, and you got way more action going on. Why?
I think because y'all be having like little tense small booties.
Nah.
Just be
See,
so funny.
I know you are an ass grabber. You are an ass grabber, Tutu. Stay away.
I'm
A
not.
lot of
I'm
women
really
are
not. I
ass
keep my
grabbers.
hands to myself.
Put your hands behind your back.
To your nah, bring those chicks
See,
over here.
I will bring the handcuffs for you. You will be
Let me tell you
changed.
exactly where I'm like at the bottom, that part where it touches
Nah, bro.
the
I
top
hate that. I
right
hate
there,
it.
and then grab it right in the middle like that.
Really? I
Do I look
can't.
like your shorty?
Like
I don't. I
I
can't.
won't open it. I would just like hold
Oh,
on
whoa,
to it.
whoa.
I got
Yeah.
let some more fresh air pass there.
I
That's
can't.
okay.
Nah.
No,
My hands gotta be up.
Anyways,
I
we're talking
reject.
about
I
little,
reject.
little.
Just go to the front
Oh,
side. You can grab all you want. There's enough there. You don't need to
You
go
are
to
not
the
gonna
back.
tell me where to grab.
oh,
You are not.
Uh,
oh.
oh, just know that when you get that hand swat, you will know not to go back.
Okay, and when I start swatting your hands too.
No, you're gonna see when I do it, it's gonna be enjoyable. You
No,
doing
and
it
why
to
you
me?
think it's not enjoyable? Wait, hold on. You think grabbing my ass makes it feel good for me? That shit is for y'all. Know that and no peace.
I wouldn't use the word grab. I would say caress. I wouldn't grab
Caress,
it.
grab,
Hold on,
whatever.
hold on. So we established here that when they're sucking nipples, nothing happens. So also too, when they grab us, nothing happens. So why are we doing all of this?
For y'all.
Because it's good for the other person.
It's for y'all.
But what you said about sucking nipples?
No, we all established here that when they suck nipples, nothing happens for you guys now.
No.
No. Ashley said she gets something out of it.
Yeah, true. She said
Ashley she gets
was a combination of something else. Okay.
Oh,
True.
yeah. Her she said combination. That was
He was
exactly
like,
what she
not
said.
this nipples.
She said it got to be more than that. But I mean,
Yeah.
that one is a complex equation that you have to figure out before you can.
Yeah, it was
Get
Tutu who said I should be reading a magazine because she
Somebody
don't.
tell me that don't grab. My friend, will you put your hands down?
So wait, Tayo, Tayo, you're saying that, let's say for example, if you're a missionary star, you were gaba gaba and gaba gaba and gaba gaba, and they showed you pulse your butt cheeks and pushes you inside. You don't like that.
No. You can grab my lower leg or my back.
Your leg.
Lower leg. Who's grabbing your lower leg? What is how am I grabbing your lower? How?
All right, just grab my back. Just pull me in with my back. You don't gotta grab my. You don't gotta grab my butt.
You know what? When I touch the ass and he don't like it, he should stop.
You will be surprised.
I won't be surprised. So then we both are gonna lose.
Hold on. I think I know why. Let's get down to the bottom of this. Tayo, is it because you come quick when they do that?
No.
Yeah, it's why.
It's just a feeling. It's just
okay. He know from experience. Okay.
Like, this guy.
I know that.
He said, "Yo, I know that's the finisher."
Nah, man, that cannot be the finisher. It's
like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like I'm gonna turn cold immediately because it's definitely happened, but I think it's more in the sense like I guess non-sexual acts. If someone just wants to grab, that's where I'm like, no. If it's during sex and you happen to do it, I'm not gonna immediately turn off. But I know there's many females who just want to grab a nigga's ass, and I'm just like, bruh, you don't need to be grabbing my butt.
My hand stays in the back pocket.
Like if I'm cooking in the kitchen, don't come behind me and grab my butt.
Like a basketball.
Right, like you try. I just feel emasculated when you do that, so don't do that, please.
But you be spanking too.
Emasculate if it's no problem.
Don't worry.
We are here.
So for disclaimer, I'm not going to turn cold if it's during sex, but if I'm cooking, just don't come behind me and go for a grab. Like, nah.
I mean, if you go for a grab, then we already know what's up, right? We've already that something has to go down. So
for sure, that's definitely
your own discretion. Anyways, just
Chris Brown loading.
Yeah. Anyways, man, is that it?
No word of the
Because
week.
somebody has another crazy question.
I actually don't have a word of the week today. We'll try again next week.
Damn. You
What
were on a roll. Had a streak going.
colonoscopy? When they will get there, we'll be bad there. The doctor has to grab your butt cheeks and then also insert his finger in there. What will you do?
Whoa. No.
He said, whoa.
They play.
You guys are lucky you don't have to go to a gynecologist, I swear.
Trust me, I've worked with them. Yes, kudos to y'all ladies, but you don't need to examine nothing back there.
So get that colon checked or your prostate.
I'm good for now, man. Don't worry.
It's good for now. That the people that portrait will kill them.
my family genes are strong.
Yeah, I have to do that in 6 years. Damn.
Say it again.
Oh, you're 34.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that in 6 years. So
why is that?
I think it's
At
like
40.
you do a colonoscopy at 40 and prostate. Start checking your prostate every now and then.
Better be some alternatives, man. You ain't putting.
There's no alternatives. You have to. A lot of people have found.
Yeah, can y'all please go ahead and get when the time comes, like that prostate stuff is so real.
It
like
is.
if anything, I'm such like a huge advocate for it now. Like just go ahead because Black men don't go ahead and get that. Just go ahead.
Just give me the anesthesia if that's the case. Put me to sleep and then go ahead and do what you got to do.
That sounds like you got a complex, Tayo. You need to work on that. I'm not trying to shade. I'm not trying to shade you or anything, but you need to work on that.
No, I'm just saying though, like, it's
a prostate check. What you need anesthesia for?
Isn't that when they stick the needle up in the backside?
Needle,
needle,
bro.
Okay, they stick a camera up.
Finger.
That's colonoscopy.
They're colonoscopy.
You're talking about.
They put a camera up to like check and make sure everything is good.
How wide is this camera?
You Tyler, go and get yourself from that thing and go and get checked, man.
I was just making sure. I didn't know. Like maybe I was thinking something else. It's cool.
I'm trying to pick my dad from that joint, man.
If it's a mini camera, go ahead.
Wait. What's the other one? Is it colonoscopy? What's the one put some liquid in your system and then
that's the colonoscopy.
Yeah, something like
that. That's part of it.
Yeah, they gave him the anesthesia thingy. Man, I've never asked for money for my dad like that day, bro. Hey, Dad, can I please hold $10? Man, I kept asking for 10, 20, 10, 20. I think I got like
one. You were probably still on the little high after the anesthesia.
Shit, bro. I just kept asking.
What's he doing with that much cash?
he always walks around. He's old school now. Always with cash, man. So I just 10, 20, 10, 20. Then when he finally got to sense, like, yo, did we buy anything on our way back? Nah. You gave it to your nieces and nephews when we stopped to see them. Are you gonna call and check? Anyways, I hope he doesn't listen to this. But yeah, man.
I will send it to him.
You would be that one.
Please don't. Okay, please don't. Anyways, man, any last words? Closing remarks? Ashley, any closing remarks?
Go get your prostate checked when you become of age.
Okay. For those who are of age right now, I've not done it. Please go and get something inserted up your booty hole. I promise you.
Why are you confusing prostate from colonoscopy? Those are two separate procedures.
Yeah, prostate is just fingers going up your butt. They feel around to make sure you don't have like lumps in your butt. So
and check your testicles.
Isn't that the camera too though, or no camera?
Not for the prostate. The
okay.
They gotta feel though. They gotta feel if the tissue is normal.
Okay. That's not as bad as I thought. Then it's cool. Yeah, go and get your physicals too, man. Yeah, you don't got to be no age for that, man. A lot of people, especially our African, counterparts, brothers, or people we know, they feel like they're indestructible. Get yourself checked out.
That's y'all.
Your
indestructible.
sugar, blood
African
level,
men don't want to
all of
get
that.
checked.
Yeah, that is.
African men
I'll say
are
that.
scared
I'll
of the
say that.
doctors.
I just said one of my friends, he was like, "You just got checked out." That was his first time in like 10, 15 years. I was like, "Nah,
Yeah,
bro,
see,
that got to be
I'll
yearly.
be sitting here
It
playing
got to be
around.
yearly, bro. We at
Nope.
that age,
Every
regardless
little,
of age, you got to get it checked. Like,
every little inconvenience for me, I'm at the doctor.
Now the cool thing about like my job, for example, is we do health screenings
physical.
twice a year, physicals twice a year.
Right.
Not only what the incentive for it is if you go get it done and then you upload your result. Well, actually they upload it
Publicly,
from the
The
clinic.
results.
Yeah, like I mean not like the result, but show that you've
I
been
was
there.
like, what kind of HIPAA violation
so that
y'all
you
got
I was
do
about to
going
say the
on
same
over
thing.
there?
I was like, publicly.
Well, the certain
My
things,
chart.
yeah, it might just yeah, certain things that
Hey,
I'm looking
epic,
for
epic.
because it's like a health and wellness company. So there's certain things that I'm looking for, but once you do it, you get $1,000. So in a year, if you do it twice, you
Ooh.
get $2,000.
Hey, yo, sign me up.
Yeah, so
Good job there.
pretty neat.
Sign me up.
What's
Free
the
money.
age limit for adoption? Can you adopt me
The
and add
age
me to
limit. Nah.
Anyways, man. Yeah, Tutu, what's your own closing remarks?
Don't have any closing remarks.
I'll come back next week with what's that thing called? The word of the week. And then I'll be more. Yeah.
Word
Okay.
of the week is grippers. There you go.
Woo! Grippers. Ladies, go and get those grippers if you like it.
Tie your shoulder. Tie your shoulder. The gripper.
I don't. Why you keep saying that, bro? You are doing.
She said just
It is
turn
Tutu that showed the display. I cannot show it. I don't got no grippers, bro.
Get
All
the
right.
grippers done. Get the grippers and yeah, all that.
So people like us with short fingers, we are no grippers.
No, you still. Let me see your grippers. Let me see.
Let's see your
I mean,
nails.
I got.
I mean, you ain't got.
Oh,
Okay,
I
it's
actually
not
got a little.
grippers.
I actually got a
Okay,
little extension on there.
If anybody has,
Yeah, these
I
are
actually got a little
press-ons.
something.
If
But
anybody
I
has
got
grippers,
really
it's
short
probably me,
nails.
but y'all still got okay. Y'all can still work with it. If anybody has grippers, as close to grippers as me because the length.
Yeah, you're the closest. Then Ashley,
But
then
then,
T.
yeah.
You gotta put some more work in.
Hey yo.
I don't know, man. There's something about red lipstick and
Vibrant.
red lipstick and black nail polish.
Mm.
That the one.
Just something about it. I don't know.
You're halfway there, T.
It's a dope enhancement.
Right.
It's a dope.
Should have told me before. You should have told me before the episode. I put red lipstick
Don't
on.
worry. So far as you ain't changing the color next week, you know what to add.
You know what? Once I take this off, it's black. I'm gonna keep doing black and red lipstick. Let me write that.
There you go.
I'm not a red lipstick
What?
girl. I don't know. I just can't get. It depends on the outfit. Like I'm just. I don't
With
know.
all this lip
I'm a red
gloss
lipstick
colors and
girl.
stuff, I feel like it's
I
kind
do
of
like
old
that.
fashioned.
I'm a nude girl. Like I'm a nude, like pinkish type girl.
But glossy though, right? It gotta
yeah,
be
like a glossy.
There you
like
go.
my
Little
my
glitter.
lips gotta be glossy. I will
You
gloss
said nude
my
and you
lips
go call
until
pink.
like
Fuck my
kingdom
brain.
come.
Yes.
Nah, that
Yes.
red lipstick though, that's a classic.
It is.
That's for a confident woman.
Yeah.
I mean,
you gotta
yeah, that's
you gotta
true.
be
That is
confident,
true.
bold.
But then I don't want to be kissing. I don't want to be kissing my nigga with red
Right.
lipstick, and I gotta be doing.
Staining my shirt with that
Staining
red
that
lipstick.
shit, like-
The one that does not come off.
Say it again.
The red
That's-
lipstick.
If I'm kissing
That's-
somebody, you're still gonna get some type of red on your lip.
Oh no.
That's nah.
Yeah, that one's it's too.
The red lipstick is for going out. I'm not kissing you till we get home and I wipe that thing off because I don't even
Okay.
want you smearing my red lipstick either. So
Isn't there something you put on
This-
top of it to coat it? So
I mean,
it
there's
doesn't-
some that are non-transferable, right? If you have one of those, because I have one that is not like once you put it, it's sealed. It don't go nowhere.
Yeah,
That's the one that you
have-
put on when you about to suck some dick.
Tell them.
Sorry,
with that one.
huh?
Yes,
You say what?
that is the one. Show out.
That's that Ruby Woo, sis.
That's that. Yes.
Ruby Woo gonna be everywhere.
Ruby Woo gonna be everywhere. Okay.
That's right. I was gonna
show
say
them the
that
head movement.
transpires.
Well, what you do, Tutu? Neck going crazy.
Okay.
You know what?
Anyways,
Hey, yo, hey, end this thing, AK.
Yeah,
Close
what's
the
your
episode.
conclusion?
Close it.
There's no conclusion. Close it.
Okay, player, what's your conclusion?
I said mine, man. Try and get your daily fitness in. Everybody's caught up on being in the gym. Calisthenics actually works. It's basically working out with using your own body, things that you can do. So 30 minutes a day, treadmill, whatever. Try to get your work in, get your physical, get checked up. And we always spreading love out here, man. There's so much hate, so much things going on, debate, politics. Just, tell somebody, family, friend, someone you love them, spread that love out, and we'll see you on the next one.
Yeah. And for those ones that keep hating on you, tell them fuck 'em.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm spreading love. If you want to call that friendly, it is what it is.
yeah. My conclusion is, I don't know, man. I've been seeing before, there was a trend before, it was all about, big booty women, big boobs, or whatnot. Now I'm seeing a new trend of skinny women, like the music videos, these girls now, they're like broomsticks, no ass, no booty, nothing. I don't know if they're trying to balance it.
Sexy red.
Yeah, but it'll be interesting. Stay tuned. Because I'm staying tuned, I'm watching. I'm keeping tabs and notes. So it'll be interesting to see the next couple of months to see what kind of people they'll try to bring mainstream for this next group of people to jump on. Anyways, man, yeah, I'm one of your hosts, Uncle AK, my good peoples, Chef T, T, Ashley, Tutu. Catch us on the next one, man. Follow us, subscribe, hit that subscribe button. I don't know, somewhere down here. For weekly notifications, and also follow us on all streaming platforms, Palm Wine Central Podcast, and we're on all social platforms at PWC Cast. Don't hesitate or forget to leave a comment under a snippet that we post on all social platforms. Man, share with us, man. Vibe with us, you know what I mean? Say whatever or whenever you like. Anyways, talking too much. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace. We out.